Hey, what's up, and welcome back to another Commercial Trucking Chronicles. Um, I'm Swizzy, your favorite YouTuber, your favorite content creator, the guy that brings you all the latest news in the trucking industry, the crypto industry, the dog owner industry. You know what I'm saying? Like regular, real life stuff going on here. All right. So I'm gonna get right into this video because topic is we're this close, we're this far away from going to the moon. Yeah, this crypto thing is about to blow up, and I'm gonna tell you something. All these big guys coming in, they just announcement after announcement after announcement after announcement. Every time you look up, you see there's an announcement, but you're not seeing the price move. Ask yourself why. Because they're trying to, they're trying to do the pump fake. You know how you come down the corner, you do like that, then you know what I mean? And then you get clear shot. All right? But Viacom, remember them back in the days? How they just came and took over MTV and everything else? Well, guess what? That's what's happening. There are big corporations behind the scene that are taking over the crypto and the banking industry, payments, cross-border remittances, settlements, you name it, it's going down. And they're not playing. Stable coins, Donald Trump and them, they want to make the United States the hub for crypto of the whole globe. Okay. So they just the old SEC chair, he's gone. Gary Gensler, he's out of there. And during the Joe Biden administration, I almost forgot the man's name. Okay, he's been a ghost for so long, a ghost in my mind. I don't even know who he is. He's never really present. And he never really did anything too much for anybody. So what's there to remember him by, right? He messed up the economy. He gave all the money to cross seas over there, funding those people. So during his administration, there was a lot of he had an opportunity. He did have an opportunity to be pro crypto, right? Innovation and stuff like that, tech or whatever. So it looks like he just chose to be more of a lending agent, I think. Bank lender, or he was just lending money out, giving out money. Did more of that than anything, than running the country and worrying about our financial affairs and stuff. So he kind of dragged the whole that whole party, into like such a a situation right there, right now. Like, I don't think they could balance their books, and everybody was cheating. Everybody doing all kind of fraudulent stuff. There's been a lot of this stuff going on for so long. So fast forward to now, what's going to happen with this Transparency Act? I mean, and this is everywhere. This has to do with you too, truck driver. Okay? Transparency is going to become the thing. It's going to become the, it's going to be just that. Everything. You're not going to be able to do nothing. You aren't going to be able to send a dime, receive a dime. You won't be working for a dime. And nobody don't know about it. Like, payments, cash money, I think they'll do away with. But, if they still have cash, for sure there's going to be a way that they're going to track it. Right? Every transaction is going to have not a hashtag, but an encryption. Right? FDIC insured. At one point in time, a lot of these exchanges, and this is what I say, like, quick, really quick, right? My advice, even though we got banks coming in, they're giving these guys regulations and clarity and authorization to go ahead and custody, make transactions, and a little bit further down the line, there will be staking. There will be like you getting paid interest on your, on your crypto holdings that the banks will hold. But all of this incentivizes banks and institutions to go ahead and get on board or get left behind. And as far as as far as what I understand, like that they had to be in compliance by a certain date, right? All these banks had to be in compliance by a certain date, because this is going mainstream, okay? And it's just an opportunity, but they're manipulating this market. They're manipulating this market. I'm not giving no one financial advice. This is purely for entertainment. These are all my own opinions, thoughts, and what I think may happen or what I see, because there's always news. You turn on TV every day, you turn on crypto news on YouTube, or if you catch a Bloomberg report or something, they're always talking about. Listen, there is mass adoption that's coming, and it's coming quick. It's like a tsunami. It's about to hit. And we haven't seen the price movement yet. All right. But that doesn't mean that they're not accumulating. And I do recall when Bitcoin, I remember we was like cheering for the $10,000 Bitcoin, right? And when it did pump, see, it takes time for these things to pump. There were people buying all of this stuff the whole time. That didn't move the price because they weren't buying it over the counter or something. They were buying it. I forget how they buy it, but they buy it. I think it's over the counter. It's not over the counter, but they don't buy it from the exchanges. And that was one of the things about that lawsuit with Ripple, where they were not allowed to be able to sell directly to institutions. Well, they done changed that. Now they can sell directly to institutions. So the institutions don't have to buy, I think, OTC or something, where when they buy it there, it doesn't move the price. So now they can actually buy it on the open exchange or something, whatever. And then what happens? They buy and it's recorded. It causes price movement, right? So I think to save face so that the price doesn't just in the immediate, the immediate at the present moment, so it doesn't just go way out of price range, because eventually it's going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to afford it. Yeah, you can buy one or two, but that's not going to do anything for you. You're going to need thousands of these. A person with a good enough invested some skin in the game. Because with all the volatility, people are selling because they're afraid. I bought it at $2. It went up to almost three, or three and some change, and now it's coming back down to where I paid for that. So they're panicking, they sell, right? That's volatility in the market. Like I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that because I was buying it like 12 cent, 14 cent, 30, 40 cent. You know what I'm saying? I accumulated a good amount at those prices. So with the price movement now where it might drop by 15, 20%, I ain't worried about none of the money that I might be losing. I see it as a buying opportunity. So, I just say that to say this: for a lot of people, these prices will get beyond where you're going to be able to accumulate anything close to like what somebody like myself or somebody else might have, because you don't have that type of money. And not only that, there are all kinds of crisis situations going on in people's lives where they don't have money, expendable money, to just pour into these markets. So that's one of the things that these big institutions are banking on. They're not going to be able to get, retail is not going to be able to, benefit from these prices. So they kind of keep the price suppressed. They keep accumulating at these levels, and in a very short time, because with all the announcements, with everything, all the dominoes falling into place, everything getting, set up and in line, and new regulations, or new chairmen and people that are on the board, and their Congress adopting and passing all this stuff. Once they flick that switch, that price is going to skyrocket. It's going to be jaws dropping like OMG. Wasn't it just this much the other day? Yeah. Or am I, well, how much did you pay for? Did you see the price of it? Yeah, it's gonna, and that's like what I said about Bitcoin. When everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna go to 10,000," I couldn't wait. I was like, "Yeah, 10K." 10. I remember I made a video about it at the time when it went to $10,000, and it was crazy. I posted a video about it. It was crazy because everybody went crazy. It went to 10,000. It was long awaited. So my advice, and I'm not giving financial advice, I'm just giving advice to anybody who might feel like they might have missed an opportunity. There's still opportunity. I mean, you really do need to kind of lock in and have a goal for how much you want to accumulate at these prices. Even if you are just like, a 9 to 5 retail person, and, I mean, I can only spend so much each week. You have to stick to that. You literally have to stick to that, and you have to say, don't put all your stuff in one place. This is my best advice. This is not financial advice. This is just, you know, giving you a heads up for, okay, in the event that, what I'm saying, we there's some kind of fraud or something, because this says rife with fraud, right? These markets, I don't care if you're talking about crypto or if you're talking about the stock markets or all that stuff can tank tomorrow because somebody could do something fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? There could be some insider trading going on. Look at you got all kind of Congress people doing it, people in Congress that are doing it. So there is a lot of fraud, but the best way to prevent yourself from getting caught up in stuff like that, never put all your eggs in one basket, and that goes for anything. Anytime you're trying to stack away some chips, why would you put everything in one basket? Okay. I know there's the movement, or there's the push to get the banks on board so that they can custody it, and it'll be FDIC insured. Okay, that still doesn't mean put everything there. People keep a safe, a cold storage wallet. Keeps, a portion here, a little portion there, and then some with the institutions. You might be staking, you might be earning residual income. Kind of play it safe and just, dibble and dabble. But wait until you get the green light from the regulators and from the government that this stuff is really, 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 going, and we have the thumbs up. The banks will let you know, and that's my best advice to you. I'm eager for this to happen because, I have quite a bit of money, quite a bit of the asset myself that I'm looking forward to being able to just put some over here so this can give me a lifestyle from the residual income, and then just hold on to the rest of it, and I may cash some out to be able to go and make some other investments. But you gotta have a strategy, you gotta have a plan. And one thing I've been doing for over 7 years with this particular aspect, not just this particular aspect, with this crypto, different cryptos, but you really gotta think ahead. You have to think ahead. So current price, I think it was about 314, 313, bouncing up and around there. Just kind of crashed from like 350 down to like the lows of 307. I was watching it, I was waiting, and I scored a lick. I didn't sell anything. I bought more for less at that price. There are people, like I said, probably panic sell because they're watching their money go out the window. But if you're watching your portfolio kind of like dry up, you gotta think about what you gotta do for you, for yourself, for your family, for take care of your responsibilities. I mean, there's no promise of $100,000 XRP or whatever, Bitcoin, anything in the next 30 days. There's no promise of that. So you still have to use your better judgment. Take an educated guess as to what you need to do with your money. All right. Truck drivers, you get paid every week. Hopefully you're getting paid every week and you're not running around here for free, right? Allocate what you feel is good for you into some sort of a investment vehicle that's going to turn around and make you some more money. Whether that be buy yourself a truck, whether that be buy yourself some stock, whether that be buy yourself, invest some of that money, and hopefully you'll see you'll see a return, and in a short period of time, maybe, because it looks like we're at the bottom for everything right now. There's really nowhere to go but from here but up. You know what I'm saying? So this is like the time, because a lot of people are just giving up. I'm done. I'm finished. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's a fraud. It's a scam. I done lost too much money. I'm going back over here. I got to start all over. I got to do this and I got to do that. Whatever reason, you have to rethink your approach to these markets. Do what you got to do. I mean, it's better than having a market, or it's bad, if because the market's crashed, you say, well, I lost some money because the value of whatever I was invested in went down. You still hold the assets, okay? So when they come back up, of course, the value will be there, right? Buy and hold is long-term strategy for me. Works for me. It's been working for me. There's times when I don't even look at it to see how much I don't look at it to see. I have a couple wallets. I barely look at those wallets to see how much they are in value. I have one wallet that I'm using, actively trading on an exchange. And what's there, that it's because I'm still buying. Every time there's a good opportunity, I'm starting to get to a point where it's too much. And I'm like, I can't leave all this up here, because first of all, I'm not going to do a trade with this much. I would trade a couple hundred, a few hundred here and there. I'm not doing big trades like that, trading all this hundreds and thousands. No. That's like a Hail Mary. And I did that with Bitcoin one time, and I learned the hard way. So it's getting to a point now, because the prices have come down. So, I've been accumulating that dry powder on the side, keep some money ready and waiting. I was buying every single week with this particular account, because I'm like, well, I'm going to keep accumulating more. I still have other stuff outside of this exchange. But like I said, all my eggs are now in one basket. I got some here, I got some here, and I got some over here. So it's like, okay, what do you want to do? Well, I want to get back into trucking. I want to get back into, my own. I'm going to get my trucks back up and running. They're outside, It's got to take care of a couple things, but, it's going to take some money. But I don't want to use my money. I do, but I don't. So I'd rather make the money with the markets. So I think it's a smart decision. We'll see how it plays out. I'd like to thank you guys that have subscribed to the channel, the new subscribers. Hopefully, you share the video, you like the video, you leave a comment. Some people have been leaving some comments, and I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, man, if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be making these videos, because I don't have an audience without you at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the truth. So hopefully in the in the near future, I can get a little bit more savvy with this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can, but I need some. I gotta get some money, so I can, what I'm saying, start learning how to do stuff, and can invite you and stuff into the lives if I go live or something like that. But one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick to, is I'm gonna keep on making these videos. I'm gonna keep making these videos. I'm keep informing of opportunities in the trucking industry. In these crypto markets, whatever market it is. Like, even with my puppy, I'm still gonna give you those videos for your dog owners, the dog lovers, pet animal lovers, right? The trucks, I'll get some videos for you. The trucks, you know what I'm saying? Me maintain them, still keeping them keeping them up and running and stuff. Start it up every once in a while, let you know that, what, I ain't out the game. I just parked the trucks. You know what I'm saying? And we can get back to doing this. And if I can do it, you can do it too. So With that being said, peace out. Catch you on the next one.